Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome. Hey, Monica, how are you? Hello, how are you? I pray you are well. Pray you are well. Thank you so much for being. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining in. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope everyone and pray everyone is having an absolutely fabulous day. For some reason, I keep getting, my eyelashes keep getting stuck in my eyes. So I hope you can hear me. Thank you for joining in. Hello, Martin. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, this is our lunch break push. And today I am in a restaurant waiting on a client to have lunch. So I said, while I'm waiting for them, I might as well get on and meet my friends. Welcome, Plato Fitness. Now, you know what? I need to get fit. So I'm going to be looking into your scope to see if you share some ideas of how I can get much more fit. Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining in. Thank you so much. How's everyone doing? I pray that you're having a fabulous day. Thank you for taking time out of your day to be with me. And I'm just looking at myself, and I look a little crazy with these earphones in there, but I wanted to make sure that you guys heard me because I have to give you some great news about that lunch break push, about how I got stuck in my life. Hello, what time zone am I in? I am Central, so let me apologize. It's either evening or afternoon or morning where some people are. I'm Central, so it's lunchtime, which is about, I think it's what, 12:30 my time. So yes, so wherever you are, I thank you so much for joining in. I thank you for all the hearts. I thank you for the replay viewers. Thank you so much. And this is going to be some great information. Oh, delightful. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm glad that they are. I'm glad that you find that they are. We are in a different time zone. Where are you? What time zone are you in, Monica? Is Monica right? Okay, Central. Are you Eastern? Well, I know everybody's checking in from all over Eastern. Okay, you're an hour ahead of me. So I used to live in the Eastern time zone, so I'm very familiar with that time zone, and I'm just trying to get used to being Central again. So thanks everyone for joining back in. I greatly appreciate you. I wanted to share with you about how I got stuck in life. We all get stuck in life in some aspect, in some way, and I pray that you can hear me. My name is Nichelle Womack, and I am your life transition strategist. I help you start and market the business of you, whether that's in your life or in your business. So thank you so much for joining in. I am the CEO of Lift My Sisters Up. I'm also an author and so many other things. I've written about 4 books, and you can find them on Amazon. So please feel free to go check that out, and you can also stay in touch with me at the number 2 excelwithnichelle.com. So thank you so much again for joining in. How I got stuck, and then let me share with you. In life, we're always going to get stuck, and it happens to the best of us, but it doesn't matter how we fall, it's how we get up. And in sharing this with you, the value of this happening to me, it really caught me for a whirlwind, because getting stuck is something that no one likes to say happens to them, but it does. It really does. And so the first, I want to share 3 points with you in regards to getting stuck and how I got back up in my life and transcended and thought that I needed to do something different. The first thing is that you got to go back to the drawing board. And when you go back to the drawing board, hi, welcome for joining in. When you go back to the drawing board, basically you're just starting over. And you're starting over where you should have started in the first place. And growth is painful, but we find in growth, again, as I share with you all the time, comes opportunity. And when you're growing, you find that reassessing yourself, why you started, why you want it. You know, we have to reassess. Why do we want things in our life? And we go into hiding because we get a little embarrassed. You know, starting over is always embarrassing for a lot of people, but you can't make it that way for you. So you have to look at it's because of you and your purpose. What's your purpose? So go back to the drawing board. If you get stuck in your life, go back to the drawing board from square one and find out why you're doing what you're doing. What's the purpose for you doing, the reason? And preferably it's you, because we need to work on ourselves and getting better. Don't get stuck. I don't like to be around stuck people, and Again, as I mentioned, it happens to the best of us, but when you hang around stuck people, they kind of keep you stuck. And so if you stay in that circle, you'll find yourself not progressing, and it really doesn't help. So how I got unstuck, stay away from stuck people, because you find that they're doing the same thing to keep themselves stuck, and they want you to stay stuck too. So I went back to the drawing board and started from square one. I sought my purpose, the reason why I was doing what I was doing, and I found out that it was for other people and it wasn't for me. And so when I started to do and concentrate on God's reason and purpose for me, I had a redirection in my life by going back to the drawing board. So the second thing I want you to be able to concentrate on in getting unstuck is get feedback. A lot of times we don't want feedback, or we're embarrassed to ask for feedback because it makes us look like a failure, when in actuality that makes you look like a winner. If you're asking for feedback from people, sometimes others see what we don't see. And so when others see what we don't see, that enables us to have our eyes open, and we're able to reassess and readjust to where we're supposed to be. And so we're so focused often on focusing in, we don't focus on the outside, and others may find that missing link or that loophole that we're missing. So get feedback from other people. It's essential, it's helpful, and not only that, as I mentioned, they can see something that we don't necessarily see. So that was a second thing that happened to me that helped me get unstuck. I got feedback from people that I knew that were invested in my future, that wanted me to succeed, that wanted me to be successful, and I got feedback. What am I doing wrong? What can I do better? What can I correct? What can I change? So that's very important. The third thing I want to share with you is to get a mentor. Get a mentor. When you get a mentor, that person that you're expecting to mentor you, they're looking out for your best interest. They should be. If they're not, get another mentor. and if that doesn't work, hire a coach. Sometimes we have to spend money on getting better, doing greater things. We have to spend money, and we have to invest in ourselves. If we don't invest in ourselves, how can we expect someone else to invest in us? You know, it's pretty simple. Invest in yourself and get results. Invest, yes. So hiring a coach or getting a mentor, we all have strengths. We all have weaknesses too. And sometimes we let our weaknesses hinder us from our success. And so getting a coach and a mentor is a great thing. Always ask for help. Learn to ask for help, because if you don't, again, you may find yourself stuck again. And it's okay to ask for help. It's okay. Don't let that be a hindrance in your success journey. The fourth thing that I want you to do so that you don't get stuck is don't wait. So often we say, we're going to wait. We're going to wait till next week. We're going to wait till next year, next month. Don't wait. If you wait, somebody else is not going to wait, and then they may succeed over you. That great idea you had, somebody else may come up with it. You may have to revise yours, whereas you had the original. So don't wait. We all have strengths, as I mentioned. You want to stop putting it off, because people underestimate their capacity for success. And when you underestimate your capacity for success, you're putting limits on your life. And so there is never a right time. There's never a right time. The right time is now. What are you going to do now so that later on you won't regret it? And so those are the 4 things that I did in my life to get unstuck. And I promise you, when I started to focus in on my why and my purpose, I started to look at not only life a different way, but look at what I was approaching a different way as well. So the first thing is to go back to the drawing board. The second one is to get feedback. The third thing is to get a mentor. Thank you so much. Get a mentor or get a coach. And then the fourth thing is don't wait. Don't wait. The time is now. If not now, when? Okay? A couple of things I want to leave with you is Dr. Seuss. Everybody remember Dr. Seuss. As a kid, I used to read his books all the time. But Dr. Seuss states, if you have brains in your head, shoes in your feet, you can steer yourself in any direction. And that's a great word from Dr. Seuss. So steering yourself, you love the doctor, yes, you can steer yourself in any direction. It's up to you. It's your choice. The power of choice lies right in your hands. Another thing I want to share with you is staying stuck in the same place is just like spinning your tires in the mud. Spinning your tires in the mud. There's lots of movement, but there's nothing going forward. Nothing going forward. You're new from Columbus. Thank you so much for joining in. I greatly appreciate you taking time out of your day to be with me. So spinning your wheels in the mud when you're staying stuck. That's by Michael Hagstrom. And so I thought those two quotes from Dr. Seuss and Michael Hagstrom were very effective and powerful towards this goal. And I just want you to remember forward. Push, continue to push forward in this lunch, break, push, because throughout the day, no matter what continues to hinder us, we got to move forward. We can't place the blame on other people. We have to place the blame on us and make certain that we're doing something to keep things in action and moving forward. So just to recap again, to keep from being stuck, go back to the drawing board. Get feedback from your peers, your family, your friends, anybody that supports you. Get a mentor. And if you can't find a good mentor, hire a coach. And then the fourth one, don't wait. The time is now. What are you going to do with it? Make sure your time is useful, valuable. Thanks again for joining in with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. God bless you. And I want to show you some of my good food. I'm waiting on a client here, and she hasn't gotten here yet. So I went ahead and ordered my food. Sometimes I hate to wait. But let me show you this good little food here. I think I mentioned to you the other day that I'm trying to stay healthy, so we'll see how this goes. I like food. So thanks again for joining in. I appreciate your time. I hope this was valuable and helpful. And may you have, oh yeah, it looks good. It's a chicken, some kind of chicken pizza and a some kind of salad. I don't know, it's green. That's all that matters. You should always have green in your diet. So thanks again. Yummy. Yes, I can do it. I'm really trying. 2016, I want it to be a different year, physically, mentally, and spiritually, and financially too. Thanks again. I'm Nichelle Womack. I greatly appreciate you. God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of this Throwback Thursday day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.